find it very interesting, particularly when you said that you had gifted him. Like, Schellenberger gets gifted a lot of great stories, okay? It's interesting what he picks and chooses to cover and what he becomes an expert of. So I saw your tweet, okay, about gifting him all the evidence list of the MH370 flight. And he unfollowed you and ghosted you. You know, on that very same day that you tweeted that, a source of mine told me that he had been presented with evidence, huge evidence of election fraud, and he chose not to learn any more. He'd been offered it. He wasn't presented, but he was offered it. He wanted nothing to do with it. It could have been the biggest story, like you said. This is, again, another huge story, a life career-making story. I will give you the caveat. It might have been a conflict of interest considering he had been a former public relations person for Hugo Chavez. So this information might have been a little, problematic for him. But then I thought, on that very same day, you tweeted this about having given him the evidence. You wanted a journalist to run with it, right, Ashton?
Yeah, and this is the part where if you look at the whole story of Michael Schellenberg, it is extremely sketchy. As you pointed out, just his past with like Hugo Chavez and then his take on COVID as well, jumping in, trying to be the governor of California. All of it's really bizarre. And then he has Elon Musk come down with the Midas touch, boom, ordain him, which anything that Elon touches basically just turns to gold, and gave him the Twitter files. And we should be probably, even though the content of the Twitter files was great, I think we should be more skeptical about who Elon chose for that. Matt Taibbi, I got no problem with. Barry Weiss, kind of. And then Schellenberger, and then a few other relatively unknowns. And all they did was just find some dirt in the old emails and post it on the internet. The part that really started to bother me was after he goes on Joe Rogan and he commits the cardinal sin of just being boring as hell on Joe Rogan. You're going on Joe Rogan and you're talking about aliens and UFOs and you're going to be boring? If I go on Joe Rogan, I guarantee you the last thing it'll be is boring. And then for some reason, he's testifying to Congress in a UFO hearing because like somebody else told him information, but they don't want to testify directly. The thing is, in today's day and age, we have to be very cautious of people that are selected, ordained to pass us the truth, because the deep state people in the know, they realize that mainstream media is falling apart. So where are they going? They're going to alternative media and buying up whoever they can to influence the hearts and minds of the public. That's my rant.
I think you're right. Because, I know as far as the Twitter files go, he didn't write his own testimony for Congress.